Well, good afternoon, Tiger Sports fans. Today, here on Tiger Sports Live, it's eighth grade football. The Wauseon Indians come to town to take on our Liberty Center Tigers. I'm your host, Mark the Captain Bly, and the Snowman on the call today, Mr. Phil Snow. Oh, I'm sorry, Snowman Jr.
Yeah.
Got to give your dad props.
Well, it's good to be here. Rough week, so it's nice to be back up here in the box with you guys calling the game. And, Mark, we've seen the eighth grade team last week against Maumee looked really, really good offensively. We're able to run the ball. Obviously, they have such dynamic athletes out there. They can kind of go anywhere they want. And then, you talk about size. They got some big kids out there, and we saw that last week blocking downfield, getting after the quarterback. They got a little bit of everything. So we'll see what they do here as they're going to come out offensively. And, we also saw that combination of Badenhop and Parasini connect a few times. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here today.
Yeah, and Wauseon, the previous games we've seen, teams didn't have the numbers. Wauseon looks like they've got a large amount of kids and a large group of kids.
Yeah, and I feel like this is one of those rivalries that people don't talk about a lot, Liberty Center Wauseon. It always seems like you get your best shot out of both squads when these two show up, no matter what the level is. Here's the first carry. It's Weimer off the right side. He's going to gain about 10 yards. And that'll be a first down. Colton Weimer in the backfield on the first carry. Right off the right side of that Tiger offensive line. We'll get that lineup for you here in just 1 second. See what they do here in the huddle. Looks like 51, Cooper Hageman, the center. Right guard over there is 32, Caleb Lester. Right tackle, 62, Jake Parasini. Here's Badenhop under center. He's got two backs lined up on his left. Two receivers line up to the left side. He'll hand right side to Westo, and that's actually a fake.
Wow.
But Badenhop keeps it around the right end, and a good job there by Wauseon's defense as he had me fooled there, and a good tackle there by number 33, Lane Wauseon. Gains about 6 yards there on the play. Second down and 4. We'll call it second down and 5 for Liberty Center.
The back gave up on the fake before everybody else. The Wauseon kids were like, wait a minute, you don't have the ball.
Yeah, Westhoven turned to block to try to get Badenhop a couple extra yards. We'll get the left side of the line here for you. Looks like 33, Jack Ward is the left guard. Now Badenhop under center, two backs behind him. He'll give off the dive play left side to Weimer. Gang tackled right there. And it looks like there's a loose ball marker there on the opposite side of the field there by the ref. Gang tackled by a couple of Indians there. Third down and short for Liberty Center. Weimer on the carry left side. Number 79 over there on the left side. Levi Orth, the tackle. Again, Cooper Hageman, the center. Bergstrom Barrett, number 21, the wingback.
Pergy. Tiger Sports Live.
Stats guy. They're just so underappreciated. From fellow stats guy to fellow stats guy. Those guys are underappreciated, and I love me some stats.
You stat guys are crazy. So
Bishop Ollis, the wing to the left here. Peters, the wingback on the right side. Badenhop will fake. He goes back to pass. Blitzed right away and tackled in the backfield for a loss. And that's once again Lane Wauseon from his linebacker spot. They tried to run the play action pass, and he came in unattended there on the blitz, and that'll be a big loss on the play, and it brings up 4th and 7 for the Tigers. Big play there by the Wauseon defense to force the fourth down here on the Tigers' first offensive series. Looks like the offense will come out here. It'll be Badenhop will be the punter. So Tigers line up to punt here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Good snap. Badenhop sets, kicks. Good kick away. That one hits about the 15-yard line, takes a hop, fielded right there at about the 15, and he's tackled right there by Ward and driven back, helped there by Parasini. Number 1 on the return, that's Max Mouch. And he is gang tackled right there by the Tigers, and the Wauseon Indians will take over for their first series, but it'll be inside the 20-yard line. We'll see where they officially mark the spot. Looks like it'll be at about the 6 or 7-yard line. Maybe even the 8-yard line, we'll call it. So 1st and 10 for the Indians inside their own 10-yard line, Cap. Good job there by the Indians to get the stop, but a good job there by the punter to get a good punt and the return squad to get a tackle there inside the 10. Come on, Cole. Fired.
Yeah, we talk a lot about special teams at Liberty Center, and I tell you, they work a lot on that even down at this level.
Parker Moore, the ball carrier there for the Indians. Gang tackle by the Tigers. Good run there. Good hard 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 for the Indians. Under 5.5 to go here, first quarter. Just underway. Rex Lindgren Stadium, Kipkern Field, on a beautiful Thursday afternoon/evening. And you can join us right after this for some soccer, so for some other football, if you will, Cap. Right after this, as the
Other version of football.
Otsego Knights come to town. It'll be a little reverse play. That's red right away. Good job there by Mouch to avoid the first hit, but he's driven out of bounds on the play by Cooper Hageman. Gain of a couple yards on the play. 3rd down now for the Indians. 3rd and 2, we'll call it. Little new offensive wrinkles here for the Indians this season as they kind of a different than a little shotgun as they've been. They're kind of more wing tee and running the football-esque this season. And you're seeing that a little bit here thus far in their first series. Ward the linebacker with Weimer and Westoven. Peters the DB with Barrett. Badenhop the deep safety. He'll take the snap, hand off, give right up the middle. He's met right there. Maybe a yard on the play. We'll see, get that number. It's Colton Weimer, number 19. He read that all the way, Cap, shot the gap, and he stopped that before it got started. No gain on the play. 4th down and 3 for the Indians at their own 16-yard line.
And they'll probably do the let's see if we can draw them off sides thing.
Looks like they're going to come out in punt formation. Nobody back to receive for the Tigers. He'll take the snap. He will punt it. Good punt. Lands at about the 47-yard line. Takes an Indian bounce up to the Tiger 47-yard line, and that's where the ball is down. And that's where Liberty Center will take over for their second offensive series. We'll see what Liberty Center does here on their second drive. As Cap, Indians were able to get a nice stop there on the sack, and we'll see what the Tigers do here offensively.
Yeah, I think a couple things I saw in the first possession for Liberty Center was their line was moving people. Wauseon made some adjustments early, and then on the defensive side, I think Liberty, sometimes you think they get excited and are amped up for the game and whatever, and they're going to overcommit. But, even on that reverse, they actually played that very well. The running back actually made a good play to gain some yards.
Here's the give up the middle to Westoven. He gains about 2, 3, maybe, we'll call it about 6 yards on the play. Driven down by a couple Indians, 28 in there on the stop. That's Tage Klopfenstein.
Who, what?
Yep, Klopfenstein. A couple of interior linemen there for the Indians also on the stop. 2nd down now and 4 for the Tigers. Ball on the 47-yard line for the Indians. Clock running here first quarter. Cole Boom Boom Bowman out here joining us on the techie stuff. Diamond Danny also in the booth here with us. On once again, just a beautiful Thursday. Westoven, the ball carrier. Good play there by the defense. That's number 28 again. Tage Klopfenstein. He shot the gap right away and blew up his blocker for a loss of 2 yards on the play. And a 3rd down and 6 now for Liberty Center. Maybe 3rd and 5. 3 minutes to go here first quarter. And so far, Indians playing stout on the D-line and their linebackers playing well as well, Cap.
Yeah.
Tigers will come out now, 3rd down. Couple backs behind Badenhop under center. He's got 2 receivers spread wide to the right side. He'll take the snap. Hand off right up the middle to Weimer. Weimer drives, digs, and he's going to carry guys across the 43-yard line down to the 42-yard line, and it's going to be good for the first down. Line with a good push there, Cap, and he was able to do the rest and finish going forward. First down for the Tigers.
33 for the Tigers with a nice lead block.
Jack Ward there.
Yep.
That's the left guard, I do believe, for the Tigers.
That's what I was trying. Yep. Left guard.
So Tigers, old school conventional 3rd and 6 play, halfback dive right up the middle, goes for 7 and a first down.
How many other teams you go, 3rd and 6. Oh, they're going to have to throw. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Well, I think that tells me they might have been going for it on 4th down. Here's a pass. Barrett's wide open. Catches it at the 35. Stutter steps across the 30. Now breaks over to the 25, and he's pushed out of bounds. Right at across the 20-yard line. If we got that replay, boom, boom. That's a great fake there by Badenhop as he kind of baited the defense. The Tigers were kind of run. And Badenhop was able to get it out there. Barrett leaked out in the flats, wide open. He was able to get out there, make a couple of moves, and the Tigers are in business at the 20-yard line.
No on the replay?
Put a lot of pressure on him over there.
Boom Boom's fixing my big boo-boo error on YouTube. So
big pass play for the Tigers. Now Westoven left side, stiff arms a guy. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown for the Tigers as he stiff-armed the defender. That was number 7, Aiden Cox, out there trying to make a tackle. And Westoven with a burst of speed and a stiff arm, he scores it from 20 yards out, and the Tigers take the 6-0 lead.
Yeah, nice play.
There's a replay there. Westoven broke that initial tackle, and it started on the left side. Cap, you mentioned Ward just a couple plays ago. How about that block right there to spring him free, and Westoven knew what to do with it after that. Tigers will line it up and go for 2. Badenhop under center. He'll take the snap. Handoff up the middle to Weimer. Weimer gets in for 2 as he drug a couple of tacklers in. And the Tigers on their second drive get a big pass play from Badenhop to Barrett. And then a 20-yard touchdown run from Tice Westoven. And the 2-point conversion is good. And with 2:13 to go here in quarter number 1, the Tigers lead at 8-0. And Cap, that time the Tigers did what they do, ran the ball effectively. You mentioned the push by the line there. That time did it to perfection, especially on the touchdown run there by Westoven.
Absolutely. You know what you're going to get when you play a Liberty Center team. You're going to get traps. You're going to get line play. You're going to get good blocking. You're going to get great downfield blocking. And we saw a little bit of everything on that particular series.
Good call there by the coaching staff, too, on the first down on the play-action pass. I think they were kind of expecting run a little bit there, Cap, and they were able to catch him off guard with the play-action. Barrett made a big play, and that kind of set up the running game the next play for Westoven to get a big touchdown run. So we'll see how the Indians respond now as they will be on offense. Shotgun snap. He'll take the low snap, looks to throws right side, got a guy out there, bobbles it for a moment, and then Peters comes in and breaks up the play. No chance for that. Sam Vasquez, the intended target, and it'll be incomplete. Second down now for the Indians. Quarterback for Wauseon is Braden Simon. Good looking throw there. Receiver maybe just tried to run with it a little bit there before he caught it. Second down and 10 now for the Indians. They'll send a guy in motion. Fake to give up the middle. Now it'll be a sweep the other side. That's ate up right away by Jake Parasini. Great play there by the defensive lineman. He stayed home there, Cap, read the key, and tackled there for a 2-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, nice. Again, what you pointed out, they stayed home. Discipline.
Yeah, there's a lot of action there going on in the backfield there, Cap. He had a lot of mishaps, a lot of action there, but Parasini able to stay disciplined and a tackle for a loss brings up a 3rd down and 12 for Wauseon. They'll run the guy in motion, fake to give up the middle. Now he rolls out to his right side, got a guy out there, throws just out of reach for his intended target, who was number 5, Parker Moore. Wauseon had a guy out there. I'm not sure if he gets the first down or not there, Cap, but nevertheless, a decent-looking play, just a little overthrown there.
Yeah, there were 2 Liberty defenders that were going to contest that first down. So, but it would have given them a pretty close to being a first down, and they maybe would have thought about going for it. But they'll punt here with 4th and 12.
Tigers defense staying strong. Here's the punt. Good kick again there by Moore. That one bounces at about the 44. Taken by Badenhop. He'll take off with good speed down the sideline. He's got a couple guys to beat. He does beat him down the sideline at the 25. Great downfield block by Parasini. One cut, and Badenhop takes it to the house for the Tigers score. And again, we talk about it all the time, Cap, the downfield blocking. Badenhop outran the initial line there. He had one guy to beat, and who was there? Parasini to help guide him through. Check this out. This is the touchdown run here by Tice Westoven, but Man, what a punt return there by Badenhop. The initial speed, he took off down the sideline. He beat that whole line, and then Parasini with that final block to spring him free. Watch this by Parasini right at the 15. Cut right off his hip, did just enough, and Badenhop takes it to the house. Tigers score quick, 2 touchdowns in about 6 plays there, Cap. They'll go for 2 here. Badenhop under center. 2 backs behind him lined up. They'll give to Weimer, straight up the left side, makes a cut, and he's in for the 2-point conversion, and the Tigers go up 16-0 with 1:09 here to go in the first quarter. And Cap, just like that, it's Tigers 16, Wauseon 0.
Yeah, Liberty Center, great execution on the wedge. They set that wedge up. The players were blocking in that direction. Of course, Badenhop with his speed took advantage of some of the bigger linemen coming after him. Parasini, with his head in the play the entire time, saw Badenhop coming at him, made the nice downfield block.
Yeah, that was Troy Parasini there, the wideout, number 14. I didn't see the initial block down here. It was right at about the 40, maybe the 39-yard line of Liberty Center. That was the initial block that kind of gave Badenhop the room off the bounce. I don't know if you can run that back again, but I didn't see the number who was on the initial block there, but Wauseon, we'll get that replay again. It was either Barrett or Peters, like you said, Cap, but one of those guys definitely sprung that play initially. But first down pass play there for the Indians, complete up to the 45-yard line. They'll move the sticks. Good play there for the Indians. It's again DDK and Boom Boom Bauman in here doing a great job for us, running the replays. Under a minute to go here, first quarter. Indians looking to respond after the punt return for touchdown. That was about 62 yards, maybe 52 yards we'll call it. 56 maybe, somewhere in there. They'll take the snap, gives up the middle, met right there, slowed up initially, and then drug down from behind.
Well, that was almost an RPO.
It looked like it, didn't it? It looked like maybe the quarterback thought about keeping it, but number 23, Asher Miller, was able to drag him down from behind. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for the Indians. See if the Indians decide to get this snap off here. Do they have to run a play? It does not look like they have to. Under 10 now to go. He'll take the snap. Fakes the give up the middle, drops back to pass. He's got heavy heat coming, throws it out there. Caught.
Oh, nice.
Good catch. Makes him make a move at the 40. Now he's got speed. Tries to break away across the 20. He's across the 15. Badenhop's the only guy left to catch him, and he will score. And that is Max Mouch on the final play of the first quarter. Scores it from 51 yards out. What a nice play as he caught that in heavy traffic. He had, I think Peters was out there defensively. Good defense. Ball just got by him. He made a move, and then you saw the breakaway speed there, Cap. He knew what to do with it and scores it for the Indians.
Well, and don't lose the value of that play. The quarterback was under extreme pressure and stayed in there, and he just got leveled, but hung in there long enough to get the pass.
Yeah, that throw was running to his left as well.
Yeah.
So Indians will line it up to go for 2. That was Braden Simon on the great pass there. He'll take the snap, gives up the middle, met right there. Good stop by Caleb Lester, number 32. Big hit up the middle. 2-point conversion is no good as Lane Wallacecheck was the running back. And that will be the end of the first quarter here at Kip Kern Field, Rex Lingern Stadium. It's Tigers on top of the visiting Indians, 16-6. And while we got a break in the
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024 Sports Live would like to thank its 2024. All right. Got 1,000 things going on in the booth. We're getting ready to do soccer. We're getting ready to go on the road tomorrow to the Otsego Knights, the Castle.
You know, Cap, this is a fun time of year. I know we're always really, really busy, and it goes by so fast. But already in week 2 here, the junior high action, and week 3 of the varsity football action, and it's It is it's a fun time of year. I know it's busy, but like we say, a lot of things going on. We got soccer after this. We got football tomorrow. We got JV football right back here with you and I on Saturday morning against Rogers
Rams.
So that'll be a fun one. So
see, that takes me back to my city league, man. Look at the Cowboys, baby.
A lot of big things going on here at Tiger Sports Live, and again, check us out on YouTube. So hit that subscribe. Don't be shy. Press that subscribe button.
We I don't know, what did Boom Boom tell you? We got viewers now of something 7,000 or something like that already.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, crazy. Here's Wauseon, the ball carrier off the right side. He's hit right there. Drug a guy for 3 yards.
Who's 62?
Braden Simon with a tackle. 62 is Jake Parasini.
Jake Parasini with great block. He had his man pushed right off the line, 7-8 yards down the field.
It's a good block there. Tigers known for that. And it's a little warm here in the booth cap, so it's probably pretty warm down there on field level, off the turf. So see how that plays a factor in today's game.
And they got full house backfield.
Old-fashioned T formation here. It'll be Peters, the ball carrier. He struggled on the handoff, but the Indians swarmed that play right up. Number 6, Logan Custard on the stop. Also in on the play is Sam Vasquez. So loss of a yard on the play. 3rd down and 7 now for Liberty Center. Third down and 7 now for the Tigers on their own 48-yard line after the Wauseon touchdown to end the first quarter. Tigers will look to respond. It'll be Badenhop in the shotgun. He takes the snap, looks to pass, got some time. Now he gets some pressure. He's going to roll to his left. He's got some room out there. Makes a couple of guys miss up across the 50 and now just drives out of bounds right around the 43-yard line. And that's a heads-up play there by Badenhop to be able to get a big first down. And not only that, Cap, but he's able to not take a hit and get out of bounds. Tigers move the sticks.
Yeah, it was a great play. I mean, the good defense by the Indians to have all the receivers covered. Looks like they almost had they don't call them Mike linebackers now. What do they call them? Sams or something? I don't know. They got a new name for the Mike linebackers.
Snipers, the Wills.
Yeah, and he was just kind of sitting back there waiting for the pass, and Badenhop made a great decision, took off. See those wheels he's got.
It's a big play on 3rd down to convert for the Tigers. It keeps the drive alive. Here's a give up the middle to Barrett. He's got a lot of room there. Breaks a tackle. Good hit there by Barrett.
Get off me.
He gets about 11 or maybe 9 yards on the carry. Thought he maybe got 10, but it looks like they got 9 yards on the carry there for Barrett. So good run. Finished with his head down. You got to love that from Barrett there. 2nd down now for the Tigers. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Tigers will come up to the offensive line. We got Weimer in the backfield with Wauseon. Peters and Parasini lined up wide to the right side. Badenhop under center. He'll take the snap. He'll give left side to Wauseon. Runs into a linebacker. That's number 20 on the stop. Hayden Sims for the Indians. Good hit right there. No gain on the play. 3rd down and short now for the Tigers. Indians have been pretty active on defense. Cap attacking the gaps for the Tiger running backs there. 3rd down and short here. I think this is probably 2-down territory, so playbook's pretty open here for the Tigers. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, Parasini wide to the right. Wauseon the lone back in the backfield.
Covering the center. I'm telling you, I'm going.
Badenhop, he'll keep it. He'll drive right up the center. He got about
Made
2
me look
yards.
like a genius, didn't he?
Sure did there, Cap, as he got 2 yards on the play. Stopped there by 28, Taj Klopfenstein, but not after enough yards for the first down for the Tigers, and again, move the sticks here on the drive.
And, Phil, that's something I just don't understand. 3rd and 2, you got a running team, and they don't cover the center.
And we saw that a couple times on Friday night
with
Napoleon, and Liberty Center was able to capitalize on it. Well, it helps when you got big quarterbacks like Badenhop and Miller, and now we got 4 guys wide to the left here for the Tigers. He'll take the snap, throws out there. They got some blockers. Peters with the catch, and he gets about 10 yards. Aiden Cox on the stop. We'll see where they mark him out at. Looks like they're going to give him 9 yards on the play. 2nd down and 1 now for the Tigers. So a little wrinkle there for the Tiger offense as they send 4 guys to the left. Kind of just outnumbered the Wauseon defense there. We're able to get 9 yards.
You don't see Liberty with 4 wideouts very often, do you?
Nice little play, especially since they ran under center as well. Badenop now in the shotgun. He's got Westoven to his right. Barrett and Parasini to the right. Peters to the left. Badenop will take, or that's actually Ollis to the left. Badenop throws. He's got Barrett out there, catches it at the 19-yard line. Drives forward, and he gets down to about the 10-yard line.
Looks like the ball popped out a little bit. Berge was all over that, though.
Gain of about 13 yards on the play. That'll bring up 1st down and goal from the 10-yard line for the Tigers. Kind of a little bit of everything on this drive, Cap. We've seen some short passes, some runs, some dives, some nice flank passes. Tigers doing a nice job. Coaching staff really doing a nice job mixing up the play calls.
Well, a lot of that has to do with the tools in the tool chest of Badenhop. You know, they can do that with him. He can run. He can throw.
Badenhop will pitch sweep left side to Westoven. He's got some space out there. Breaks a tackle at the 10, at the 5, and he's into the end zone for a 10-yard touchdown run. That's Tice Westoven. The left side got him started. He broke a tackle at the 10-yard line, and then he broke another one at the 5. Man, that was a nice run by Westover. There's a broken tackle, stiff arm there at the 5-yard line, and he knows how to find the end zone. And once again, scores it for the Tigers. They go on top, 22-6 with 4 to go.
Well, and we had a couple of Westhoven family come to us. We were talking about generations, and we've got 6 generations going back to the 30s, Phil, with the Kerns and the Westhovens and.
Badenhop rolls. Got Barrett wide open in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And what a nice little play that was. And a little easy pitch and catch from Badenhop to Barrett. And the Tigers go on top 24-6 with 4 minutes to go in the first half.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, but to continue your point there, Cap, yeah, it's 6 generations. Wow.
Going all the way back to 30s, Kip Kern. And, Grandma Jean, Shirley Kern, her husband.
Well, you got a long line of them. You know, Kenzie was good back in his day in 97. And, we had Carter Kern just a few years ago who was a nice running back for the Tigers. And, the list just really goes on and on when you think about going down the line. Obviously Troy Westoven back in the, 2000s. Ryan Zeiter in 97. He was a great one as well. And, we've had a lot of now Xander, which is, again, I mean, it's remarkable. And, we talk about a lot of this a lot of times, that success builds and breeds upon success. And you've seen that here, especially the last 3 years, as we got a timeout by Wauseon on the field. And you've seen that the last 3 years as it's taken the last 3 state champs to knock out Liberty Center. So, and that tells you a lot. Sorry about that.
No, and 27 regular
27
season.
In a row, yeah.
And I think I was watching NWO podcast, and I always love to go, our stat guy, Phil Snow,
did he?
Sent in. You said Liberty last lost in pre-COVID days at home, or regular season, not even at home. Like, what, 29?
I don't remember where I wrote it down
September
at.
Something of 2019 or some.
Here, I'll read you the stat
ridiculous.
because it is pretty remarkable. I mean, yeah, I texted Keith and I told him, I'm a big fan of Keith, but during the Tigers' 27-game regular season winning streak, they're outscoring their opponents 1,122 to 170. That's 41.5 points per game to 6.2 points per game. They have only given up over 20 points one time with 11 shutout victories. Their last regular season loss was on September 17th of 2021 at Archbold, which was a 41-7 thumping.
Yeah.
And that is, that's impressive stuff. Can you tell me who the over 20-point was without looking? 35-21 score.
Yep. And it was at home.
If you can tell me who it was against, text the captain.
It was at home.
Maybe I'll buy.
Right?
Maybe I'll buy you a Gatorade or something at the game or something. Text Cap
Go
or me.
get you a Duke burger.
You cannot look it up though. Don't look it up. That's the challenge. If you look it up, you're disqualified, and I'll know. Looks like a penalty on the man. That's
Is that going to be false start? Everyone but the center.
That's tough. Cap out of a timeout to have that kind of penalty like that. That's tough if you're Wauseon. So first down and 15 here now for the Indians. Might have been 2 years ago when it happened, but nevertheless, it was at home. You're correct. Wauseon will come out now after the 5-yard false start penalty. Two guys on the wing. They'll send one in motion. Give up the middle. Hit right away. Stop right there. Fumble on the play. Looks like it was recovered by
62.
Number 62. Jake Parasini falls on it, and the Tigers come up with a big turnover. I didn't see who had the initial hit on the play, but he was able to jar the football free, and the Tigers will take over. And that is tough if you're the Indians there, Cap. The Tigers just score on a big play, and then they come out there and give it right back after 2 plays. Tough sledding there if you're the Indians. Gotta see if you can get a stop here, down 24-6 with under 4 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, Phil. Wauseon came out of the timeout with a penalty, procedure penalty, and then a fumble. Not the way you get back in a game.
See what the Tigers do with it here. They'll come out in the shotgun. Badenhop in the shotgun. Westoven lined up to his right. Peters goes in motion, right now left. Parasini wide to the right side. Badenhop will be running all the way. Lead blocker Westoven lays a block, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at maybe the 16-yard line, we'll call it. Or, excuse me, not the 16, the 26-yard line.
Well, and I want to mention something on that play is Badenhop made a great call there to Peters was out of position initially. He waited until Peters was set. He actually watched it so that they didn't get a procedure penalty. So the little things, man, certainly add up.
So second down here now, 2nd and 6. Tigers go back under center. Two receivers to the right, one to the far side. Barrett and Westoven in the backfield. A little busted play there, and Badenhop will just get hit there. Yeah, no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down for the Tigers.
Both backs went to the left. Badenhop spun the other way, and
a little miscommunication there for the Tiger offense.
Well, and that's probably the first miscue that I think they've done. We're here with 3:20 left in the second quarter.
Well, if you're the Tigers here, Cap, I think in 3rd and 6 in this range, it's probably 2-down territory. So you got still a pretty open playbook here. If you're the Tigers, you can kind of mess around with, especially as you said, with the impressive skill set there of Badenhop.
Well, they've been running Barrett out of the backfield and out of the wing. He's out of the game at this point.
And another kind of busted play. The pitch goes left to Westoven. Falls to the turf. He'll just have to fall on it at the 35-yard line, and the Tigers will have a long 4th down here now.
It almost looked like the ball was snapped before everybody was ready. I don't know. 2 miscues. I shouldn't have said anything. So now the Tigers 4th and 14, 15, 14.
Well, here's where having kind of Parasini helps. Maybe if you throw it deep here to him, you have a chance to catch it. And we'll see. I think Liberty Center probably call a timeout here with 2:22 to go. Cap, while we got a timeout, let's talk about our schedule and see what we got on deck for the remainder of this week and early into next week.
Well, we got tomorrow night. We'll be at the Castle. Yeah, it's home of the Otsego Knights. We'll take them on. They're 2-0. Yep. We're 2-0.
Wins against BG and Otsego.
Not sure the paper tells the whole story, but we'll head over there. Pre-game 6:30, kickoff 7. Spike and Jigs will be on the call for that. Then we're right back here for JV football at 10 a.m. as the Rogers Rams come to town, take on our Tigers. That's an unusual matchup. We do scrimmage Rogers on the varsity level. And next week, man, we're Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Girls soccer and volleyball on Monday.
Is it Archbold week?
It is boys soccer, Archbold. And then We'll get there. 7th grade football plays on Thursday with boys soccer, and then Friday the Archibald Blue Streaks come to town.
Do every one of those teams play Archibald? That was more my question.
Boys soccer plays Archibald. 7th grade football plays Archibald, and the varsity plays.
Archibald week.
Girls soccer take on Genoa. The volleyball girls take on the Fayette Eagles. Then they come right back Tuesday to take a freshman JV and varsity against Delta.
Great stuff there. Badenhop back to pass. He'll throw it up to Parasini. He's out there, just out of his reach. But a nice effort there. Good-looking play. Just overthrew him, and the Indians will take over.
If you didn't get all my word salad there, check our schedule.
Check it.
TigerSportsLive.com. Big next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We don't do Wednesdays because the Baptists will come and get us.
No, and we talked about it. The girls' soccer team with an impressive win earlier this week. A nice goal late in the game there on a very nice cross.
1:38 left.
What a game that was! As they stay hot and stay rallying right now, Cap. They're not a team I'd want to play right now.
Well, and the Van Buren Lady Black Knights, man,
very
they're
good
a
team,
physical team.
Yes,
wow,
they got some big girls out there. They played hard. First down now for the Indians. They'll fake the handoff up the middle. He rolls right. He's got heavy heat coming, and he just throws it at the ground. Could be intentional grounding. Good sportsmanship there, and there's the penalty late. But Jack Ward, he was coming right away, ears pinned back. I think Tamarine, number 7, was also in on a little bit of the pressure, but the quarterback saw him, rolled out to his right, and no receiver in the area. Didn't make it past the line of scrimmage, and that'll be intentional grounding there, and you got to give credit on that play to number 33, Jack Ward.
Yeah. Well, and that's a tough play for the quarterback at this level, 8th grade. He probably should have taken the sack, but, mentally nobody wants to get sacked, so threw it away, and it ends up they're way behind the chains here.
Well, and that's also, I believe, a loss of down, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Tough call there for the Indians. See how they respond here. 2:08 to go. Tigers still with 2 timeouts, so Indians got to see if they can stay on the field here to try to keep that Tiger offense off here before the start of the second half. Indians will get the ball to start the second half.
2nd and 25, probably.
There's the snap and a false start penalty against the Indians, and back them up another 5 yards here is Cap. The Indians can't seem to get out of their own way here the last couple of series.
Well, the Wauseon coaches just with their hands on their head looking at their kids, and they'll make some adjustments, I'm sure, at halftime here and tell them just settle down.
Well, the Indians have played pretty physical. I think they've played a nice game defensively. Tigers have just kind of out-athleticized them here a little bit in some of these long plays.
2nd and 31.
Yeesh.
Talk about being behind the chains.
See what the Indians do here on 2nd down and a half a mile. They'll take the shotgun snap. He rolls all the way to his left side. It's a throwback. Read by Parasini. He slows him up a little bit. He breaks a tackle. Badenop comes up from the safety spot. He'll finally make the stop there at about the 28-yard line. So a nice little pickup there for the Indians. Running hard is number 33, Lane Wallacecheck. Nice little design play there, Cap. Everything was rolling to the right all the way back to the left side. He broke a couple of tackles and was able to get some decent yardage to bring back 3rd down, and we'll call it maybe 14, 15 on the play.
Yeah, a lot of misdirection there. They had 2 backs going one way. They brought the wing back across the backside of the quarterback, faked the handoff, and then threw it out in the flat to him.
I think we're going to get a timeout for Wauseon here. 3rd down with 1:27 to go. Tiger, tomorrow, Cap, kind of a clash of styles, if you will. The Craig Rutherford-led Otsego Knights starting 2-0, as you mentioned. A big win over Otsego in week 1, which I think kind of caught some attention to some people. BG had a lot of people back.
Big win over BG.
Is that what I said?
You said big win over Otsego.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
big
was
win over
big.
BG.
That's a big rivalry game.
And then Otsego with a big win over Tenora, 14-9 last week. So they have some things going right now, as a lot of people maybe had marked them off after graduating a lot of seniors and upperclassmen, but they've taken on the challenge, and Craig Rutherford knows what to do over there. He's a great coach, and
Coach Rutherford's been around a few years, and he's got a staff. He's got the ex-coach there. He brought his father on the staff. He's trying to build that program, and we talk a lot about having a team and having a program. 2 big different things. You can have a good team one year If you don't have a program, you might have 2 years, but if you got a program, you keep just feeding the beast. So they're over there trying to build a program. Got a good start, 2-0, but we'll see. It's a real deal tomorrow for them.
Absolutely. So here's the snap. They'll fake to give up the middle. Quarterback rolls to his right, throws in the flats. He's met right there. What a great stick. Who is that guy? That's 32. What a play there from Caleb Lester, who read that all the way, maybe got a yard, maybe Cap. But again, they ran that rollout pass. Tigers were able to get some pressure once again. And, we talk about it, but that's really been the difference for the Tigers. We have excellent DBs that cover really, really well, but that D-line is consistently putting pressure on with just rushing 3 or 4 guys. And when you can do that, you can really do a lot of special things on the back end of that.
Yeah, I mean, that frees up your linebackers, that you can add a second DB, another DB. I'll tell you one of the things that has been impressive to me is, you go back 5, maybe 10 years ago, and everybody goes, you can throw against Liberty, don't worry about it. Our play of our defensive backs and the coachings have really started to focus. And then, coverage. We got coverage down. But I think one of the things I'm most impressed with, all the way from 7th, 8th, and all the way up, is the open field tackles. I mean, our DBs not only can cover, but they can tackle.
Yeah, I think Cam actually led the team in tackles last week.
Yes.
Cam Colley. Grady Miller, sure tackler as well in the open field. So the Tigers, I believe,
Grady
took that
Miller,
time out
the
there.
Kent dog, big dog of the game.
Yep. Be excited to see what happens
Took
tomorrow.
a big dry eraser and just took Trey Rubenstein out of the game there.
Low punt. Lands at about the 47.
Pick it up. You got time.
Badenhop actually is going to try to pick it up. He does. Tries to get up the right sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds right at about the 43-yard line. We'll call it maybe the 44-yard line. And that's what the Tigers will take over with 1:08 to go here in half number 1.
Hey, we're going to do something different in the second half. We've not been on the road since basketball last year, believe that or not.
Lady Tigers?
Actually, yeah, Lady Tigers at Anthony Wayne High School was our last day on the road. And you should have seen Boom Boom and Diamond Dan have a panic attack when we opened up the high-definition pro camera and it didn't turn on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, neither one of them was panicking. We ended up filming the game with a $108 camera.
Wow.
Believe it or not. Well, we've got that camera back, and I think we're going to hook it up and let Diamond Dan dust off the cobwebs maybe for the second half.
Tigers are going to throw. He's got Parasini out there. Great catch at the 29. He breaks the tackle, and Parasini will score we'll call it a 66-yard touchdown strike from Badenhop to Parasini. Badenhop laid it out there. Parasini with a great catch at the 29 was able to break the tackle, and he scores, and a lightning strike there from the Tigers. 30-6, Tigers lead it.
Well, good timeout by the coaching staff. They
Man.
knew they wanted to try to strike. And I laugh. We talk at the varsity and JV level about, okay, well, we can strike from here. We're 17, 18 yards out, 22 yards out. Liberty doesn't care. You could be 70 yards away, and you could still strike.
Yeah, what a play there. Wow, what a catch. He had all hands on that one, Cap, maybe even with his fingertips. What a great play. Badenhop, he'll throw right side. Caught by Barrett in the end zone, and the two-point conversion is good. And with 57 seconds to go here in the first half, the Tigers lead it 32-6. And Cap clicking on all cylinders right now once again.
Well, Badenhop's just finding Berge out there.
That was a strike.
Berge's stepping out, coming out of the backfield, and nobody's covering him. He's just running a little out pattern, and it's all day long for those two.
Well, excellent timing there on the route. He had almost thrown that as soon as Berge broke out of the route. Great timing there by those two, and the Tigers with a big lead now with just under a minute to go here in the first half.
Bergstrom Barrett, one of our student statisticians. I tell you, one of the coolest moments I've had in a while, Phil, was to watch Berge and Boom Boom at the state championship game. Boy, you want to talk about professional setup. We were at the Hall of Fame Stadium, man. We were in our own private broadcast booth. We had field pass. I was walking around saying, hey, anywhere. Cole and I were down on the field. Cole was doing snow angels down there, and there was no snow. So
Yeah, it was pretty unbelievable.
yeah,
Everything was pretty unbelievable.
Bergie was living large.
Give up the middle, hit right there. 23, Asher Miller on the stop for the Tigers.
And that's, Phil, that's what it's all about. Those two just living large down there at the state championship.
I asked my sister how the experience was playing down there. She said it was awesome. So I know that was
I was
really
loving it,
special
man.
for the kids. And I had the time of my life. It was always something that we've talked about, me and my dad. So it's always something that we talked about going to. So Red Dog down there on the sideline right there. See him over there in red with the
Yep.
Indian. I'm going to have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Here's a give off the left side.
But what a
Good
great
play. Who was that,
6.
man? Who else was in on the stop? Was that number 7, Braxton Tamarine? He came all the way from his nose guard spot to come over there and stop that. But as you said,
6
Alice,
just turned everything
Yeah,
inside. He was
Bishop
like, you are
Alice, yep.
not getting outside on me, dude.
yeah, great play.
All right. Well, that'll bring us to halftime with that tackle by Tigers. And, Phil, it's been all Liberty Center so far with just clicking on all cylinders. Wauseon with the one big play, and it was a good one play. But Liberty Center just sustaining some drives and quick strikes. They've done a little bit of everything, Phil.
Yeah, absolutely. They've clicked on all cylinders offensively and defensively. Like you said, outside that one play, they've been sure tacklers. They forced a turnover, and they've played well defensively. So, as the Cap mentioned, we've hit halftime here at Kip Kern Field, Rex Lingard Stadium, and your hometown Tigers lead the visiting Wauseon Indians 32-6. And we'll be back after our halftime break. And
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them.
Broadcast is copyrighted by Tiger Sports Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited. Sports Live is prohibited.
Second half of football from Rexlinger Stadium, Kip Kern Field. The Wauseon Indians 6. Phil, first of all, you're going to notice we're going to do a different camera shot. We got a road camera. You know, we got to get the cobwebs dusted off and make sure everything works because we'll be headed to the castle over at Seago tomorrow night. So we'll be using that camera, Diamond Dan Kessler. 3D.
Yeah, he's the man. I mean, if Dan can't do it, I don't know if anyone can.
Dan, that's a cheer, isn't it? Dan, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Oh, maybe Boom Boom probably could. He's pretty.
As long as he doesn't have to talk on a microphone.
He'll do it all. I was gonna say, except for maybe talking, but.
Yep. He does.
What a guy. Outstanding. Yeah, but you know what? You mentioned it, Cap. This has kind of been all Liberty Center here in the first half, and they kind of been able to do what they want. Let's see what Wauseon does here. I think this is more of a statement drive for them than anything else about, you know, hey, we're here to play. We still want to get better and do these things the right way, so we'll see what they do here on this drive.
And I think they got a different quarterback, don't they?
I believe 13. Braden Simon was the starter. He looks like he's the quarterback. He rolls out the throw. Heavy heat, and he's sacked. Jake Parasini all over that play.
That was a coverage sack, number 4.
Roston Peters.
Yep, Peters with great coverage.
Let's watch him out here on this side. Number 2, he read that right away. And then Badenhop, the safety, he took the deep route. So great coverage there by Liberty Center, as you mentioned, Cap. And that results in a big sack for Parasini. Loss of about 10 yards, 2nd and 20 for the Indians. Wow, what a statement defensive play there to come out of the second half. Parasini just ate his blocker up and found his way to the quarterback for a big-time sack. Here's the give.
Crossbuck.
Looks like a fumble on the play.
I'm showing my age. Did you hear me? I just
crossbuck.
Crossbuck.
That's pretty much what that was.
It was. That's what we used to run in high school, crossbuck.
Fumble on the play, no gain, third down.
But our running back was Marty Buck. So
Well, that makes sense then. See what happens here on third down now for the Indians.
you got to love Tamarine at nose tackle. Little 90-pound wet.
He's a speedster, man.
Yep. Tough as nails.
Here's a shotgun set now for the Indians. He'll take the snap. Drops back to pass. He's got a guy out there, but it's just over Baden-Hopp's hands.
He catches it.
And caught at the 45-yard line, which might be good enough for first down yardage, and it is a first down for the Indians. So Baden-Hopp had a read on it, but jumped just a smidgen too early, Cap, and it was just tipped right into the receiver's hands. First down for the Indians.
Give him all the credit for coverage, but I think he was headed to the end zone.
Yeah.
I know I was. Showing new life for the Indians here.
Well, I do want to mention, though, it was a nice read there by Baden-Hopp because he was wide open, and Baden-Hopp was the one that kind of came over and made that possible. Jake Parasini, once again, just eating up the line. He brings him down. A little help in there from 32. It's Caleb Lester. Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 12 now for the Indians.
And you're getting the high-res camera shot here from Diamond Dan.
It's a good view, Dan. Yep. Shotgun here set for the Indians. He'll fake the handoff, throws over the middle, caught right there at the 28, or by number 28 at the 45, or at the 45. He dives tacklers down to the 42-yard line, we'll call it, and another first down for the Indians. Number 28, Ty Klopfenstein on the reception there for the Indians, and they got another play to move the sticks. So after the tip pass, the Indians get another decent pass play, Cap, and they take it into Tiger territory. First and 10 now for the Indians. Ball at the 42-yard line. He'll take the shotgun snap, drops back to pass, throws in the flats just over the head of Mouch.
Tamarine in there just pushing people around. I don't know what happened in there. He flipped over the center or something and got up and gave him a shove like, hey, buddy.
I'm right here.
That's right. I ain't going nowhere.
Nah, Tamarine's as tough as they come, tough as nails. So 5 minutes to go. Just over 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Indians still on the first drive here of the third quarter. Sends a guy in motion. They'll give up the middle. He'll take it off the right side. Gain of a couple of yards on the play. Tackled right away by 32. Caleb Lester. Gain of a couple yards on the play. Brings up third down, and we'll call it 8 yards on the play as he got up to the 40-yard line.
Oh, Lester's been everywhere.
Yeah.
So far. Man, he's got great coverage out of that linebacker spot. He's been he's been up on the line playing defensive end. He's been off the line.
He's also played offensive guard.
Yeah, he's going to coverage.
He'll take the snap. There's a little fancy give, and Parasini right there just eats that all up. Max Mouch, the ball carrier, never had a chance to get going as Parasini ate that up. Loss of a couple of yards. Back to the 42. 4th and 10 for the Indians. Still in Tiger territory.
I'm not sure he knew who had the ball. Ooh. I'm not sure he cared. He just grabbed everybody, and down they went.
Well, he took the guy that was trying to block him and the ball carrier down, so he was not going to be stopped on that play. Parasini now with his 3rd or 4th big tackle on this drive. Brings up 4th down and 10 now for the Indians. Now, they've had a couple of big plays. Tigers got to play sound defensively here. One receiver spread wide to the right side. He'll take the shotgun snap. Guy in motion. He'll fake the give. Heavy heat coming from Weimer. He rolls out, gets away from it, throws downfield. Caught.
Wow, what a play.
Great catch, great pass, and it's caught up there by Klopfenstein. And it'll be a gain of about 11 yards on the play, and it'll be good for an Indian first down. Great play there by the quarterback. That's Braden Simon, who kind of kept that play alive, running away from Weimer, and he was able to complete it downfield. And, you know, you got to respect the fact that he was able to keep his eyes downfield and make a good throw, Cap.
Yeah, well, and the pressure was on. So not only kept his head downfield, but he kept it in the play.
Another shotgun snap coming. He'll fake the give. Now he'll hand wide side, give off the end. He's being chased down across the 25, gets to about the 21-yard line before he's taken out of bounds by Troy Parasini. And it looks like he will be given yardage up to the 20-yard line, so it'll be another first down for Wauseon as they move the sticks again.
So I'm looking at the Wauseon roster, and Braden Simon, number 13, is listed as a quarterback and a defensive lineman.
I like it.
God love it.
So Indians with a nice little drive here to start the third quarter, eating up all this third quarter thus far. Simon will be in the shotgun snap again. More pistol-type action. Wallace check lined up behind him. They'll throw all the way to Mouch. That ball is dropped. Incomplete. Ralston Peters with good coverage. And the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Second down now for Wauseon. We've called Peters' name a couple times in coverage today. He's done well defensively. He's been disciplined. Good defense there from Peters to get that ball incomplete, and it's second down now for Wauseon.
Shh. Spike Whitman's in the booth. Shh.
Hey, Spike. Indians will take the snap. Low snap. Does a good job to get it, and he's hit right away. And guess who, Cap? Number 62, Parasini, once again on the stop, and he ate that play up for a 2-yard loss. Camera looks good. Scoreboard, you can even read it.
Well, we're playing with the high-def camera, so apologize.
This should be about the image you'll see tomorrow night, though, folks. Right around this. I mean, the field may not be as beautiful, but I believe they did install turf over there. Maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe not. Ooh, good block inside there. Got a guy out there, broken up on the play, and we'll get that number. That's 21, Bergstrom Barrett on the stop, good, or on the defense. And number 2, Jack Badenop, also over there in coverage up from a safety spot. And Tiger DBs once again in the right spot. Incomplete pass, 4th down and 12.
Boy, he had about 4 Wauseon Indians out in front of him. Could have probably run for the first down, but
good timing on the defensive play there by Barrett. Was able to come in, knock it away at the last moment. 4th down and 12. Wauseon's converted a couple of 4th downs on the drive. We'll see if they can keep it alive at the 22-yard line. Shotgun snap. Looks to pass. Got a guy out there. Now looks left side. Nobody open. Throws middle, but didn't have enough on the pass. And it falls incomplete. And the Tigers will take over on downs. Ball at their own 22-yard line.
hey, Phil, you talk a little bit about the video that we've got and the shots or whatever. And all of these cameras that we have, we've been fortunate, man. The Liberty Center Athletic Boosters has really helped us out with generous donations to buy the huddle system for the school. Obviously, the athletic department participates in that. But high-definition cameras for baseball, softball, they're an integral part of what we do, the Liberty Center Athletic Boosters. Big thank you.
So Tigers, after the fourth down stop, will have the ball offensively on their own 22-yard line. It'll be Badenhop under center. He's got two backs lined up behind him in the backfield. He'll send Peters in motion this side. Give to Westoven. He cuts off middle, drags a couple of tacklers. They tried to strip the football, but
I don't think so.
That's a strong boy down there trying to hold on to that football, and it takes about 6 Indians to bring him down, and he gains about 6 yards on the play, Cap. Maybe 5 yards on the play, second down and 5. And I like that by Westoven. You know, he has the option, cut that out or cut it in. He's not shy of the contact. He'll cut it inside and get that extra 2 yards and turn a 3-yard run into a 5-yard run.
And he watched Peters block to the outside, so he just read the key on the block and went inside with it. So good heads-up play.
Barrett now in motion. He'll give to Barrett off the right side. Good block out here by Peters, and he's pushed out of bounds by number 11, Lennox Mullins.
Again, Peters' name.
Austin Peters had a nice game today.
Yeah.
They're going to say move the chain, so good for the first down there for the Tigers up to the 32-yard line. Just under a minute and a half to go here, third quarter. They'll send number 9, A.J. Salmi, out to the left.
Let's see, did anybody text me with the answer?
I don't think so. They'll give left side to Weimer. He's met at the line of scrimmage, still bulldozing. He loses the football, but they'll say he was down. Wallace check there on the stop for the Indians. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 for Liberty Center.
Phil, I just got word we're going to have a mystery guest for soccer. One of our soccer broadcasts had a family emergency come up. Nothing serious here. And get out of here. Cole's over here trying to look. We're going old school for soccer.
Here's the sweep. That's Miller, I believe, on
what
the
a
carry.
play. Boy, nice play by the Wauseon defender. It looks like 33, maybe?
Yeah, that's Lane Wallace check. We've called his name a couple of times defensively. He's had a nice game from his linebacker spot. Only a gain of 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 5 for the Tigers here. We'll see if they snap the ball here to start the third, or at the before the end of the third quarter. Just under 10 seconds now. Baden-Hop in the shotgun. Westoven lined up to his left. He'll send Barrett in motion. He'll fake the give to Barrett. Looks over the middle, nothing there. Now he throws to Westoven. Great catch, sliding at the 50-yard line. What a play from Tice Westoven. How about a heads-up play from Baden-Hop, who Westoven was not open in the flats initially. Good defense there by the Indians. We've seen that a couple of times. But Westoven did not give up on his quarterback. Baden-Hop rolled to his left. Westoven just peeked enough and kind of threw his hand up a little bit out there. And Baden-Hop with a great throw rolling to the left. And Westoven with a great catch to end the third quarter with the score 32-6.
All right, let's hear from our sponsors. Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please.
Once again, thank you to all of those sponsors. Just remember to support those guys. Obviously, they support us. You better support them as well. All those sponsors make all these broadcasts possible. And Cap, what a play there. I mean, Baden-Hop kind of extended that play. And, you know, you talk about never giving up on a play all the time with downfield blocking. How about a receiver making a heads-up play for his quarterback and being able to spring free for a first down?
Yeah, you kept in the play. That's what we'll call it. The referees appreciated that because they just had to move the ball about 3 inches for change of possession here.
Baden-Hop will go under center. Fakes to give up the middle, rolls right, breaks a couple of tackles, but he's drugged down for no gain on the play. Number 61, that's Everett Kiefer on the stop. No gain on the play.
That's one of those weird plays, Phil, that the Wauseon was caught so off guard by the play action that they were standing where the play action went to.
Yeah.
You know? Is that your agent calling?
Sports are back in full swing is what it seems like. Now, quick pass this way to Peters, but he's unable to corral it. And they're going to say it was backwards.
It was.
They're going to say it was backwards. It'll be Wauseon's football. So, I don't know if you guys were able to hear the coaching staff, but they were yelling, "Get on it!" No whistle was blown. That's a heads-up play by Wauseon, and turnover on downs for turnover on the field for the Tigers.
That was a good call.
Yeah, good heads-up play there to be able to hop on that football.
That's one of those plays that'll happen, but probably won't happen to Peters again.
So after the turnover, it'll be Wauseon football inside Tiger territory.
Diamond Dan on the camera, all over that. Look at it. How
Would you say
pretty.
it was just like riding a bike?
Well, we had to get the Swiffer out and dust off the cobwebs, but
Well, sometimes you got to do that.
but Dan was all over the fair broadcast, so that's right. Diamond Dan had to get everything out for the pageant and the parade broadcast we did at the fair. Man, that's turned out to be fun.
You guys got quite a viewing for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been, it's kind of it's Dan's community service project. Keeps him out of rehab. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so
Now they decided
I think
that
they got together here and decided that was not a backwards pass.
We're not going to look at the replay on that because it might prove the.
And it'll be Liberty Center football. They're down at the 50. So interesting chain of events there. But nevertheless, Tigers will maintain possession here. So I don't know what's going on here. A little discussion from the coaching staff over there. Maybe not happy about what happened. Nevertheless, Cap, you can join us right here, right after this game for girls soccer,
The
home against the
Otsego
Otsego Knights.
Yeah. Must be Otsego week for Liberty Center.
Yeah.
And Cole, do you have that replay captured? I don't want to see it, but I'm wondering what down it was on it. Because they've got it marked as second down, and I was thinking it was third down.
Barrett will get the football, tackled by 3 Indians on the play.
Cole's got a gambit of
Kellen Hood on there on the stop.
What was it on that play? Second down? Anyway. It's whatever the ref said.
Tigers will take the snap under center, but looks like they got a guy to draw off sides, and that'll give the Tigers enough for a first down inside the 40-yard line to the 39. It'll be first down and 10.
Ouch. Wauseon with some momentum there. A.J. Salmi, number 9, checks in.
Are we ever going to do a game where we don't see some weird stuff like that happen? I'm telling you, it's always something. Don't forget, you can join us right back here on Saturday morning as well as the JV Tigers will suit up against the Rogers Rams. That's an interesting matchup. As Kat mentioned, we scrimmage them, but it'd be nice to see them play a game. Peters now with the catch. He's drugged down right away. Number 32, Braden Dominic, with a hit and a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15 for Liberty Center.
I'm going to call the next play.
Maybe loss of 4, sorry.
I'm going to call the next play. You run the exact same play. You pump fake it, and you throw to the receiver in front of him that's been going down the field.
We'll see if the coaching staff and you are linked up here.
Maybe
Salmi's the target on the short side here.
Maybe they got Tiger Sports Live on their iPhone down there.
Two backs lined up behind Badenhop under center. He'll put Tamarine in motion. He'll give left side to Westoven. He's hit after a couple yards. Good stop there initially. That was 23 on the initial hit. That's James Allstater. Westoven was able to get 4 yards. That brings up 3rd and 10 for Liberty Center. Good strong carry there by Westoven. Five minutes to go here in the ball game. Tigers lead it 32-6, and what's been a dominant offensive performance thus far. They've been methodical. They've mixed it up. A lot of guys have been involved here. Badenhop now goes back under center. He'll take the snap. He gives right side to Barrett. Barrett, a lot of space out there. Think they might get the Tigers on a holding or a block in the back, and there it is. As Westoven did a nice job on the initial block to go with the line of scrimmage. But a downfield holding call will be called on Liberty Center, and that'll back up the Indians or the Tigers 10 yards. Bring up probably about 3rd and 20 here, Cap, for the Tigers. And Barrett comes up limping a little bit there.
Cole, do you want to know who's coming for soccer? We're opening up the old school closet. Bill Bowser is going to make his booth debut this year. Willie Bill Bowser. Back from kicking cancer's butt. Feeling good. Feeling good. He'll come back to the booth. He's going to do soccer with Dave Barrett.
He does a great job calling those games. Very knowledgeable soccer guy. False start there by the Tigers, not called. Hayden Knopp drops back to pass. He's got a guy over the middle, tries to find Salmi, but it falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers.
I think at this point, Liberty just go for it. I don't see why they would want to punt here. Been able to control the defensive line of scrimmage, so
Tigers now come out. Looks like they're going to come out in punt formation.
They're going to punt. Or Badenhop's going to fake punt.
Badenhop will get the snap. He does put the boot into it. Lands at about the 12-yard line. Tries to get fielded there, and he has to fall on it at the maybe about the 7-yard line. So good punt there by Badenhop. Nice job to kind of pin Wauseon back in their own territory. So 4:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Wauseon's football, they're going to say at the 8-yard line. And that's where Wauseon will take over. And you talk about defensively, the Tigers have been as sound as they could be. You know, Cap, other than that one big play, which, a great play by Mouch. He kind of turned maybe what was a 15-yard gain into a 60-yard gain for a touchdown. But the Tigers have been very sound defensively. You talk about making tackles, and, Jake Parasini and Caleb Blesser, both of those young men have had really, really good games defensively here today.
Absolutely. So,
Tigers platooning guys in now here. I think they're going to get a timeout. So while we got a timeout, let's run down a little bit of our schedule again. Once again, today or tonight, you can join us for boys soccer against the Otsego Knights. Tomorrow night, Cap and the guys will hit the road
6:30
to the Castle. That will be pregame show. You can join Spike Whitman and I believe Jigs Babcock on the call there. And then Saturday morning, we're right back here with the Rogers Rams. And then next week, Cap, what's our slate look like next week?
Woo! Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, girls soccer against Genoa, then volleyball also against the Fayette Lady Eagles. And then Tuesday, the girls will be right back to volleyball, Delta, and that'll be freshman, JV, and varsity. Then boys soccer will take on the Archbold Blue Streaks on that Tuesday. Both streams will be running simultaneously. Then Thursday, 7th grade football takes on Archbold at 4:30. Boys soccer, Toledo Christian that night. And then the Archbold Blue Streaks will come to town with another home game for the Tigers. Be 6:30 start. Pre-game, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Looks like it's going to be a handoff pass. He's got a guy open, Vasquez, and he does a nice job to come back to the ball to get the catch at the 35-yard line. Good play there by Vasquez.
Yeah, and that was nice. They got the Liberty defenders with their eyes in the backfield. Jason thinking, okay, I got to come up and cover. The back just snuck out there, got behind him. So that's a rep play. They won't make that mistake too many more times.
Nice little play there for Wauseon to kind of get out of that deep territory range. They'll give off the left side. Good hit there, number 33. That's Jack Ward. He met him immediately in the backfield. Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd down and 11. You know, and that's the thing about those drawn-out handoffs, Cab. If you're not able to get to the linebacker at the second level, he's able to make that read and make a beat on the play, and that's what happened there. Good play there from Jack Ward.
Jack Ward, part of that six-generational parlay that we're playing here at Liberty Center. Jack Ward, the son of one of the Westhoven girls.
Penalty on the play here. It's going to be a false start on Wauseon.
Ooh, that was very picky. Come on. It's 8th grade. It's 8th grade. They're down 32-6. Come on. Come on, man.
So 5-yard penalty, 5-yard walk-off. Once again, if you want to help out the cause here at Tiger Sports Live and you're not a feature sponsor, you're not worried about that, don't be worried about that. You can help in other ways. You can get a hold of the captain and anybody here at Tiger Sports Live and talk to us about the LC Tiger Sports Live Foundation. We're getting scholarships to students, and it's really great stuff. As there's an interception on the play, it went through two Tigers' hands, found its way to Peters, and Peters has a lane to return it at the 15, makes a guy miss, spins down to the 11, and the Tigers come up with a big play defensively as it went through two Tigers' hands and found its way to Peters. What a defensive play.
Tipped right into Peters' hands, took off. What a great play by him.
Yeah, he knew what to do with it as well. Takes it all the way down to the, like we said, inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 12-yard line.
Oh, yeah, 12-yard line. I was going to say, I couldn't find the referee over there on the sideline.
So, again, to finish my point, you can talk to us about the LC Tiger Sports Live Foundation. It's a great way to help out as well. You can do it anonymously. We have a lot of donors that do that, Cap, and that's okay with us. We appreciate all the help that we're given. Like you said, Athletic Booster is also a big part of this, and it's great stuff.
Yep, and those scholarships will go to two students that will be continuing their education either in broadcasting or communication. And we're happy to do that. We will be doing that this year for this senior class.
So after the turnover here, Tigers will take the possession. They'll give up the middle to Tamarine. Tamarine breaks it across the 10. They'll say he got up to the 10. So 2-yard gain on the play there for Braxton Tamarine.
Well, and if you watch that play, number 14, Troy Parasini, blocking all the way down in the back of the end zone. Just in case Tamarine ran that way.
It's the staple. We talk about it. Everybody pitches in when it comes to blocking downfield, receivers, backs. Everybody does it. They all want to be a part of that, and it shows out here when these guys put on the uniform and play. We've seen it earlier today with Parasini with a nice downfield block, and we saw Peters also get a block on the Baden-Hop punt return that kind of sprung that play as well. So here's the sweep pitch to Miller. Miller will take it outside. Good block out there by Ward. Good block by Tamarine. Fumble on the play. Tamarine with a heads-up play, and he will pick it up and score. However, it is under 2 minutes. He can advance. Okay, so under 2 minutes you can advance. You can advance that, or is it the only? Okay, I guess it will be a touchdown for the Tigers. What a heads-up play there by Tamarine on the fumble.
Under 2 minutes.
Okay, so it just got worried. If it's fumbled backwards, you can advance it. What's the rule if only the player that fumbles it can pick it up and is that?
If it goes forward.
Is that only inside of 2 minutes, or is that all the? I'll have to check.
That's
I'll have
the
to
old
get that checked
Oakland
out.
Raider.
Well, they make so many rules every year. You don't know how you keep up with them, but
that's
okay.
the old fumble Rooski. So the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Rule.
So a touchdown for Tamarine. He'll get the 2-point try. Fumbled there, and it will be recovered.
Doesn't matter. He fumbled forward.
In the end zone, but I don't think it will count. It'll be recovered by either way. Nevertheless, it'll be a running clock here. The Indians might get a play. We'll see what happens. Looks like the running clock won't stop. I thought it stopped for change of possession, maybe not in junior high, but nevertheless, Tigers will take the 40-6 lead. And Cap, we talked about it pretty much all game. The Tigers were able to do what they wanted offensively. Played very sound, sharp defensively as well. Were able to force the Indians into pretty uncomfortable situations. The down and distance for Wauseon was just tough all night. Credit the Tiger defense.
Well, and they were playing behind the chains. They got to clean it up a little bit. A lot of procedure penalties. they've had offside. They had some weird things happen. So they'll go back. They'll clean that up. And they got some good numbers and some good size on that team. A lot of good players. I know we called number 33 name and number Lane
Wauseon.
We called his name and number quite a few times. And they made some good pass plays. So, but Liberty Center dominating here with a 40-6 victory. And they'll take on, let's see, well, the next home game is a 7th grade football game. I think they'll be at Archibald on next Thursday.
And we'll try to get as many updates on that as we can as we bring you that game. And, it's going to be busy with us, so stay tuned with us over the next week and a half. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So
check our schedule on the website, lctigersportslive.com, for all the updates. If schedules change, we put them up as soon as we can. Also, check on our Facebook and our YouTube channel. Get out there on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. That'll give you all the notifications, and it helps us help you. So, all right, for Phil Snow, I'm Mark Bly, and we'll get out.
Double trouble.
Double trouble. Best guitarist ever, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Once again, it's Liberty Center Tigers 40 and the Wauseon Indians 6. With that, everybody, it's good night and good Tiger Sports.